Hello everyone!
My name is Mylum.
And my name is Quinan.
And my name is Wenling.
My name is Ken Queen.
And we are Forever Blossoms!
Okay, so here are the test results. Please take them quietly. Okay, Green, you really need to check your report more carefully next time.
What? Two again? I can't believe this. I stayed up all night for this test.
Stayed up all night? No wonder you look exhausted. I told you before, lack of sleep doesn't help your grades. I gotta say that when I was your age, I studied hard too, but not like this. Always anxious, always tired. Please remember that one low score isn't the end of the world, okay?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so that's it.
Hey, what's wrong? Easy for her to say. School feels like a never-ending race. Sometimes I think our generation is growing into pressure compared to our parents.
Nah, our parents didn't have it easy either. They had their own struggle, just different ones. My mom used to tell me she had to work on the farm after school every single day.
Right? Every generation faces stress one way or another. We have to deal with academic and social pressure, like tests, expectation, and social media.
Maybe, but it feels like no matter how hard we try, it's never enough. There is always another test, another comparison, another reason to worry. I'm just tired of chasing it all.
As you guys can see, this conversation makes me wonder, do teenagers today face more pressure than the previous generation? That is the question we often hear as life gets faster and full of competitions. From our worst perspective, we partly agree with this statement. While it is true that today's teenagers face heavier pressure from academics and society things, this type of pressure can also serve as a driving force to make them become more resilient and ready for the future, which means that these stress are not entirely worse than those in the past. And in this speech, we'll show our reasons to support our viewpoints about this statement. And now, let's get started. Nowadays, modern adolescents face much heavier academic and career pressure than the previous generation. Previously, education in the past was less competitive, and the students even faced fewer expectations about their future paths.
However, today's world is far more demanding. Students are now expected to master not only academic knowledge, but also technology, communication, and leadership skills. Many even attend extra classes after school to keep up with their peers. As a result, learning has become a stressful race of grades, certificates, and achievements.
In today's modern society, to have a stable job in the future, students have to build an outstanding portfolio and strive for scholarships to enter top universities. The reason for this is such schools often provide dynamic learning environment, advanced training programs, and dedicated teaching staff. In short, although modern youngsters today are more talented and hardworking, they still experience greater anxiety and insecurity. The pressures they face today are more complex and deeply connected to technological and social change.
When it comes to future careers, in the past, students mainly focused on mastering their profession or a few essential skills. With the right degree and steady effort, they can build a stable career and progress step by step. Today, however, things are completely different. The job market has become more and more competitive and uncertain. Young people nowadays can't rely on just one skill. They must constantly update their knowledge, develop soft skills, or improving IT competence just so they can keep up with the fast-changing world of work. It's no wonder that the unemployment rate among recent graduates reached 8.3% in Vietnam in 2024. Unlike our parents, who could rely on stability and steady promotion, we now face constant change and unpredictable challenges. Adaptability, lifelong learning, and digital literacy has become essential survival skills. According to the Future of Jobs Report 2025 by the World Economic Forum, technological skills are expected to grow faster in importance than any other ability in the next 5 years.
But nowadays, we are constantly exposed to other people's perfect lives online, such as their looks, their lifestyle, or their achievements, which makes us compare ourselves or feel insecure because we aren't not as successful as they are. And this will lead to our anxiety, especially among teenagers.
Personally, I felt this pressure too. I spent hours studying for my exam, thinking I did quite well. But when I checked my phone, I saw many of my friends posting their test scores online, and most of them were really high. I remember scrolling through those posts and suddenly feeling small, like I wasn't good enough no matter how hard I tried. It didn't make me feel motivated, it just made me anxious.
That's why I believe social media is one of the biggest reasons why today's teenager experience more stress than previous generation. It connects us, yes, but it also reminds us of what we don't have, and that can be exhausting.
On the other hand, it could be unfair to say that all the pressure teenagers face today is negative. In fact, when handled properly, it can be incredibly instructive and transformative. Because after all, as people often say, pressure doesn't break us, it shapes us.
Unlike the older generation, whose stress mostly came from financial insecurity or limited resources, today's youth experience pressure in a more intellectual way. We are constantly challenged to adapt to technology, to compete for academic success, and to keep up with the fast-paced world around us. Take my dad, for instance. He once told me that when he was learning English, he had to look up every single word in a thick paper dictionary, which was exhausting and slow. But now, thanks to online tools and translation apps, we can learn faster, explore more deeply, and even enjoy the process.
So yes, stress exists, but it no longer only burdens us. It can fuel our ambition, sharpen our creativity, and teach us self-discipline. Therefore, I wholeheartedly concur that if we, adolescents, learn how to manage time, manage our pressure wisely, pressure can become not only a weakness, but a form of growth.
Furthermore, facing academic and social challenges from an early age helps young people develop resilience, adaptability, and independence, essential skills for surviving in today's fast-changing world. They learn how to manage time, handle criticism, and bounce back from failure, all of which are crucial for their future careers and personal growth.
Therefore, when guided properly, academic pressure can become a valuable teacher, shape stronger and more capable individuals for the modern world.
So what can I do now? Give me some solutions, you all. Maybe you should start by taking a short break, going outside, getting some fresh air, or do something fun for a while. It's make your brain relax and think positively.
Yeah, and you should manage your time more carefully too. Like making a simple schedule, you study for 1 hour and then take a 10-minute break. That way you won't feel overwhelmed.
Also, talking to someone is one of the best ways to reduce our stress. Because when you share what's stressing you out, it doesn't feel so heavy anymore, and you could talk to us.
Plus, you can try to do something creative, like drawing, journaling, or exercising. Those activities can help you release pressure.
I guess I have to focus on the results instead of the process.
Progress is still progress, no matter how small.
Like our teacher said, one low score isn't the end of the world. What matters is how you move on from it.
Thanks, Guy. I try to manage my time better.
Recapitulate, we strongly believe that today's teenager face heavier pressure than the previous generation. Life is faster and more competitive, but this pressure can also teach adolescents strength and determination. Every generation has its own struggles, but what truly matters is how we, adolescents, knowing how to stay balanced and turn those challenges into growth.
And this is the end of our video.
Thanks for your watching.
And forever blossoms.
Bye bye!